So first of all, before I start, I'll take you all as my kids, okay, except for the head of department, Tejashwi. Okay. So I'll just give some numbers on the board. Just I'll ask you a few questions on it, and I would appreciate your answers on that, obviously. So I'll just give you a series of numbers. For example, 2, and then I'll make it 4, 6, and 8, and then dot 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 dot. Which means what? It's going to come in the next order. Now, look closely at all the numbers. We got 2, 4, 6, and 8. If you take the difference of the alternate numbers, how much is the difference over here? 2. Excellent. So I take this as 2. What is the difference between these two numbers?
2.
As well. What are these two numbers?
2.
As well. Which means the difference between the alternate numbers is a constant, if I am not wrong. Such series of numbers, in maths, we beautifully call it as arithmetic progression. We call it as arithmetic progression. So let us learn today a very beautiful chapter of maths, that is arithmetic progression. One thing has to be very much clear, children. Do remember this very well. The difference between every consecutive numbers should be a constant. Then only we can call it as a given sequence of numbers as arithmetic progression. Okay. What comes next in this? Now, the very first number of the sequence is what, children? 2. So the very first number of the sequence will be denoted by the letter A. Or else sometimes we can take it as T1. T1 is the first term, or you can also denote it as what? A. So in this one, what is A for us? It's 2. Now, as we found that the difference is constant and that is 2, then we represent that difference as D, which is common, so we call it as common difference. So what is the common difference over here?
2.
It's as well 2. Fine. This much basics what we start for AP. Clear everybody as of now? Okay. Let's have a small activity based question on this. See, as you all can see, I have bought this bottles of ink, which would be the best what I feel, because everybody, every teacher in this school will be using this. Just a small recap. See, I have bought bottles here. Okay, please look here, children. I want everyone to pay attention to this activity very clearly, because this will give a good formula for the day to find out something. I'll come to this very soon. Now, I have few bottles over here. I'll arrange these bottles in a proper format. Please have a look. Okay. So I'll take first bottle to be kept here. Then I'll take 2 bottles to the next one. Then I'll take 3 bottles in the next row precisely. And then I'll keep 4 bottles in the next row. Fine. So first row you can see only one ink bottle. In the second row I got 2 bottles. Third row I got 3 bottles, and fourth row I got 4 bottles. Okay. This I use it for my own. Thank you. Now, looking at this geometrical format, what we get is, pay attention, beta. So first row, how many bottles, beta? 1. Second row, how many bottles? 2. Third row, how many bottles? 3. And the fourth row, how many bottles? 4. Just one request, children, please understand. So if I arrange this in an order, so 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then so on. Quickly tell me one thing, is this an AP?
Yes.
Is this an AP? Yes. What is the common difference here? 1. What is the first term here? 1. How many rows are there inside? 4 rows. How many bottles in the fourth row? 4 bottles. Now, in order to find out how many bottles of ink will be in the 100th row, if I go on placing this way, see, I have purposefully kept an easy example to understand that 1 row, 1 bottle, 2 row, 2 bottles, 3 row, 3 bottles. So you know, in the 100th row, how many ink bottles? Obviously, the answer will be coming as 100. Okay, so it should be 100. Now, if I do on the other end, if I keep 3 in the first row, and if I keep 6 bottles in the second row, now the sequence will change. But obviously, what is the first number over here? 3. What is the number of bottles in second row? 6. And so on. Okay. Now, what is the common difference here, children? 3. Perfect. So I will take it as D as 3. What is the first term over here? 3. We need to find the number of ink bottles in the 250th row. I need to find out the number of ink bottles in which row? 250th row. So, if I go on writing this way till 250, I think it will be afternoon if I am not wrong. I just keep adding and keep writing. So, somewhere something should be there. So, we have a very sweet formula to find out the number of bottles in that 250th row. So, to reach there, we have a formula AN, which is A plus bracket n minus 1 d. Let's learn this formula today itself. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 d. I want you to repeat this thrice. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 d. Come on children, all loud enough. You're not doing anything. Loud enough. One more time. N is equal to A plus n minus 1 d. Now let me introduce this formula to you. Here n means the position, that is 250. Understand this? So I need to find A250, which is equal to, come on children, what is A for you? 3. So I'll put 3 plus n means the position, which are we finding out? 250. So I put 250 minus 1. What is the common difference for me? 3. So we have 3. So 3 plus 250 minus 1. 249 times 3. So I'll keep 3 as it is. Plus, what is 3, 9? 27. 3, 4, 12, 13, 14. 3, 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So what is 747 plus 3? 750 ink bottles will be there. In which row, children? 250th row, 750 ink bottles. Okay. I am sure that you must have bought a notepad and a pen. Correct? So one just small activity for you people. Find out, same example I will put, but I want you to find number of ink bottles in the 175th row. 175th row, how many ink bottles will be there? First, so what is the formula? You know very well. Let's hear this data from you. So A 175. 425. Let us find out what is A for us. 3. We have 175 minus 1 into common difference is 3. So we have 3 plus this would be 174 into 3. So 3 plus how much I'll get here? How much you got? 525. I'm happy that at least you got the formula to find the number of bottles in any of the row given. Clear? This is the very basic topic of AP. In the upcoming lectures, we will be finding out something else, that is, if I have an arrangement like this of 1000 ink bottles, okay, so how to get addition of all the ink bottles kept in different rows, that is something S for a beautiful sum that will be taught in the very upcoming next lecture. I hope you understood this. Thank you. Good day.